What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Jobless Reincarnation. I always want to say my before it. So where we left off, episode 17, sorry. Where we left off last time, Rudy and his dad finally reunited. Wasn't the heartwarming, maybe cliche reunion you'd expect. It was rough. You know, his dad was not happy with him. He felt like judged and kind of like he'd never seen his dad look at him like he was disappointed in him or like he expected more from him. I think Rudy has this big thing about, like, he was in his previous life, he was a disappointment to his family. They all kind of looked down on him, and I think, like, getting that look from his dad here, where, you know, he thought he could start over, getting that look from his dad was it was a trigger. It was traumatizing for him, or something like that, I guess you could say, at least to me. But like you guys were saying in the comments, I was reading it, where how was Rudy supposed to know the rest of the world was affected? Because he thought it was just, like, he was away from home, so he thought it was just his area that was affected. But what I find kind of odd is you didn't hear about this from, like, anyone else around you? Like as you were traveling, I mean? Like, no one else had mentioned anything? I don't know. I mean, he was, like, wrapped up in his own things going on, but I just find it a little hard to believe that, like, he didn't hear anything from anyone. Then again, I guess he didn't, right? Obviously he didn't. Or like you guys were saying, or like what Rudy said, is he's had his own shit going on, and that's true. That's totally true. But, like, I can see where his dad's coming from. Like, well, what do you mean you didn't know? Like, you didn't put the effort in to find out or to know. Like, were you not even curious? Like, you just made an assumption and you didn't try to, like, look outside of that. Like, I expect more from you, son, all this, right? So I can see, like, maybe from his dad's perspective, like, not knowing everything that happened to him, even after he explained it, it was just like his dad couldn't get past the fact of, like, oh, you really didn't know. Like, you heard nothing from no one around you. Like, you really assumed it only happened to you. I can see why his dad would be a little upset, knowing his son and how he kind of gets wrapped up in his own desires. I could see why he might jump to that conclusion that he just didn't care. And then, like, Rudy didn't really help that when, like, the first person he was concerned about was his best friend over his mother. But then I saw one of your comments was like, well, his mother's, like, this trained mage. Like, why would he be worried for her versus Sylvie, who's, you know, she's still a little kid. Like, that's a good point. That's a good point. Which are probably not things that his dad is thinking about, you know, like, that's his wife. Of course he's going to care about her. Like, that's, obviously he's going to care about her over Rudy's friend. It's just, they both have different ways of thinking of things, I guess. Different priorities. I don't know if you want to say. Maybe it's a mix of both. That's why it was, like, it was hard to pick a side. I was, like, just trying to be sympathetic to both sides because they were both struggling, clearly. But I'm really proud of his dad, I have to say. Like, going around trying to help other people, like, reunite with their families. I didn't expect something like that from Paul, just from the little bit that we got from him. I didn't say this last time, but, like, that was, it was surprising in a good way. Anyway, I don't know what else to say, so, yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, so please check that out. Anything else? I'm having really bad OCD right now, so I'm sorry. Like, my hiccups actually went away. I had hiccups right before I was, like, while I was having my OCD, like, right before I recorded. Yeah, so just bear with me. I don't know. If you see me, like, zone out and I have to, like, rewind it Probably because I'm having OCD thinking about, am I crooked, am I straight, all that. Anything else though? I don't know. No, I think that's it. Oh, it's my grandma's birthday today. So I'm gonna record this, probably take like a 30-minute break to spend some more time with her down there. Then I'll come back up and edit for YouTube. So it might be up a little late on YouTube, but not like midnight or anything. What it might be up around like, what time is it now? Maybe like 9 or 10. Just because I don't know how long it'll take me to get it up. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. Anyway, let's jump into the reaction, guys. What's this? Is this like right after? Yep, okay. Right after it happened. So now we're getting his perspective. Oh, another thing is, like, it was probably even harder for him, for Rudy, because his sister seemed to have a very bad first impression of him and doesn't even remember him. Doesn't recognize him. So even if you were right next to each other, you got separated. Sucks. You have no idea where your wife is. Your baby mama. And your daughter, your other daughter. Your son. He's struggling, dude. He really misses his family. Aw, look at that. She's sweet. Trying to make her dad feel better, raise his spirits. Cutie. Oh.
あのスペルド族に護衛についてもらったんだ。俺じゃなくったって、まあ大陸縦断ぐらいできるさ。いや、できねえな。
I like how he's standing up for him.
能力のある奴に期待するのは間違ってるが？ああ、ギース。俺は間違ってるが。間違ってるね。お前はいつだって間違ってる。
He had other things he had to take care of.
夜は極寒。薪は魔物を倒さねえと取れねえし、喉が渇いても水はねえ。雨も降らねえ。その上、こっちじゃ見もしねえ強い魔物がうじゃうじゃしてる。そりゃいくらなんでも不可しすぎだろ。初めての土地、初めての冒険。そしてそのいつ変な気を起こすかもわからねえスペルド族相手に気を配り、すぐ後ろには守らなきゃいけねえ妹分。じゃあお前の言うその限界ギリギリのやつがなんであんな楽しげに冒険の話を語んだよ。
Because you're his dad. Oh. Oh, okay. But I thought I was gonna say like maybe he was just happy to see his dad again. Okay. Well, that's harsh. God, this fucking gnat, go. Ugh. I'm sorry, that's so cringe. I don't act like that with my siblings. I would never do that, ever. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just really mushy. Okay, dark stuff's happening right now, Lex. Focus. So what he said got to him. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Eris, stay out of it, bro. Stay out of it. Eesh. He's shaded. Cracking jokes. Look at that. Hey, none of your business. Stay out of it. Yep, let them figure it out. I appreciate the thought though, Ayers. It's sweet. Oh. Oh, Rudy. He's so sad.
何をですか？
昨日のことだよ。
謝る必要はありませんよ。はっきり言って、僕はこれまで遊び気分でした。
I mean,
そんなことはないだろう。
I think it's great that you can have fun, considering the circumstances.
全然余裕でしたよ。
Oh,
そっか。
you had it easy.
ドア料へ送ります。
フィットアリオには何もないぞ。
Oh, hey, good thing that you guys met up.
全部消えた。
Exchange information.
詳しいことはわかんねえが、顔ぐらい見てやれよ。
Okay.
ですか、その顔。
同じような顔をどこかで見たような気がする。
Yourself?
そうだ。あれは。
しかしいいよな。一日中ゲームし放題じゃん。俺も引きこもりてえな。学校とかだりし。うちは父親が厳しいから絶対許してくれねえわ。俺もなんか引きこもれる理由ねえかな。
Dude,
なあ、
you don't know what you're saying. You don't want this life.
さっきのはほんの冗談だろ。
俺が何されたか分かってんのか。俺がこんなに落ち込んでいるのに、こいつはなぜ能天気に楽しそうに無神経にりすぎたと思った。
A
分かっ
smidgen.
てはいた。あいつなりに俺を励ましてくれていたんだって。
Yeah,
もし
I could tell. He had good intentions,
謝ろうと思ってた。
but he didn't, did he?
でもあいつが来ることは二度となか
You
った。
scared him away.
俺も自分から出向くことはしなかった。
Were you guys
変
okay?
なプライドがあった。
That's why.
でもパウロは来てくれた。わざわざ出向き謝りに来てくれた。
Don't let the same thing happen. Don't let your egos or your pride get in the way.
父様。
30歳、生前の俺よりまだ年下だ。しかし俺はやることもやらず、相手を責めることばかり考えていた。それに比べりゃ立派なもんだ。
昨日のことはなかったことにしましょう。僕らは喧嘩なんかしなかった。
I hate that. I don't like doing that.
それください。そのままじゃ飛び込めないじゃないですか。
Oh God, cringe. Okay, go ahead. I'm not mushy like this. I don't hug my dad.
父様、会いたかった。
This is how the reunion should have been. It is sweet though. He probably wishes he could have a relationship like this with his other real parents. I've missed you. Oh. It is cute. It is cute. I'm not being sarcastic, facetious. Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm being genuine right now. It is sweet. I might cry. Shit. Thank God you said it, dude. Thank God you said it. Hey, you need to cry too, Rudy. He's not even crying. You're tough, man. Some people don't cry easily, though. I'm so happy they actually said it. They actually said the words I'm sorry. My dad said I'm sorry to me maybe 2, 3 times in my life. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Dope. Is Sauros her grandfather? Because Philip's her dad. Huh? Wow, Eris. She's so tough.
を優先したいと思います。
そうか。そうだな。
I like how Ruggiero understood.
森林は大体見たから、次はベ
Beggar it.
あっちは全然探せてねえんだろ。
まさかお前
What is in Beggar it?
じゃあ
シェラ今日から予定を立て直す
Am I supposed to be confused?
幸せの準備をしてくれ
I don't remember all the names of different continents and where everything is, so I'm confused. But okay. Okay, guys. So review time. So the guy, totally forgot his name. I should have written it down. I probably did somewhere. The guy that Rudy's father had a conversation with. Oish. Someone put his name in the comments for me. He told him, alright, I'm gonna go to Beggar It. I don't know what is in Beggar It, but he's like, oh, we haven't looked there yet, right? I'm on my way. So then his dad goes, Paul goes, like he's smacking some sense into himself, like, I don't know if it was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Or like, oh, I gotta get my ass into gear. Like, I gotta go look for my wife and my daughter and baby mama. Forgot her name. They said it this episode. The maid. Baby mama, I'm so stupid. So did he think like, oh, I should have thought of that place? Or that's like, you don't, because he said, you don't mean, or you mean, or something like that. Like, oh, this should have been like a no-brainer for him. Of course, like, my wife would be there, or she would have went there. Not that she was like transported there, but I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe someone they know would be there, but no, I feel like they're looking for his family, so that's probably why he wants to go look there, not like someone else who would know where to find his wife. I don't think it's gonna be that, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it is that, or maybe they can like get some artifact there that would help them, like, I don't know, some like locator spell or some shit. I don't know if that's a thing. Some item in the in that town or whatever they can find there, like something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so because like I did look it up just to see if I was supposed to know what it is. It says Beggar It. Has, spoiler alert, like it's like a labyrinth kind of area, like, so maybe that's where they want to go down there and find an artifact or something. I just saw that gnat. Anyway, no, I didn't see anything else. But yeah, anyway. What else was I gonna say? But I do like the conversation that Paul and Rudy had. They finally, like, they came to an understanding. Thank God. I might cut my little PSA announcement out for the YouTube reaction because it's just a bit much. But I had like a little spiel in the beginning of how, like, hey, let's not just gloss over it and like pretend things didn't happen, because that's not healthy. That's not how you maintain a healthy relationship with people. You gotta talk about it. Don't like purposely like bring things up just to be hurtful, but you gotta understand each other, and the way you properly understand a person and where they're coming from, maybe why they were so hurt by something you may have said, is talking about it, you know? But then they did end up talking about it. Like, he said that, I paused it, and then talked about it, blah, blah, blah. Then Rudy and his dad did, like, say sorry to each other, you know, said what they were sorry about, whatever. Or his dad did. Oh, I thought you were dead. I missed you. I was so worried about you, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry, Rudy. Same thing from Rudy. And that was nice, because another thing is, like, sorry means a lot. Some people think sorry doesn't fix it. It does. Sometimes. Not all the time. You can't just say sorry and think that's, like, I don't know, like, what's that? I'm trying to think of like a phrase that would encompass what I'm trying to say, but sorry sometimes isn't enough. It essentially is what I'm trying to say. Like, you gotta do more. You gotta show it, not just say it. You know what I mean? Show don't tell sometimes. But I think verbally saying it does mean a lot too, because it's not easy for people to say they're sorry. Like, that's hard for a lot of people, especially if you're very prideful, like Rudy admitted that he is very, or at least he was, is kind of, he is. And it was a mistake on his part in his past. Like, my friend said something insensitive to me. Like, in his mind, it was insensitive, right? And kind of took it, I think, away. His friend didn't mean it. Like, he was trying to be helpful. He was trying to be positive and kind of like, I don't know, make him feel better in his own way, like Rudy said. And Rudy just kind of, he took it the wrong way and realized he overreacted, but was too prideful to go back and then apologize to his friend. And I like that. And he said, you know, and so I waited for him, he waited for me. I didn't go there, he didn't come here. If I was his friend, I wouldn't want to go back either. I'd be scared. I'm horribly, terribly scared of confrontation, which is something I need to get over. But anyway, so I like that he learned from that mistake, though. Like, hey, Paul showed up. He's right here in front of me. I'm not going to make this same mistake again, you know? And, like, he said, he had to say it to Eris later in the episode. Like, she's like, how could you take him back? Like, how could you accept him after he just said sorry? Like, that's it? After seeing how upset you were yesterday, like, that's it? No. And Rudy has to tell her, like, hey, well, number one, couple things. I get where she's coming from, but it's their relationship. You gotta let them handle things and deal with it the way they're going to deal with it. You know, if a sorry is enough and that's all Rudy needed and vice versa, then so be it. It's really none of your business, Eris, and she's gonna learn that when she gets older, but she's young. But I know she's coming from a good place, you know, like she just doesn't want him to get hurt again. 100% understand. And then he has to tell her, like, hey, we all make mistakes. Like, I wasn't 100% right in that situation either. Like, you shouldn't have been hitting your dad, right? Like, violence is not the solution to everything, but shit, I can't lie. Sometimes I want to put my hands on some people too. But again, I know I shouldn't. I know that's not really gonna fix anything. But yeah, anyway. And they kind of, like, they both didn't really hear each other out. Tension was high, or tensions were high. And I like that they both calmed down and came back to it later, because sometimes that's what you gotta do. You can't do it in the moment where everyone's heated and, like I said, tensions are high, you know? You gotta just wait for everyone to relax, think about it calmly, come back later with, like, a clear, level head, and hopefully we can make some headway. Progress. But yeah. Anything else? So they're going their separate ways. Rudy's gonna go look for his family. I think he said that. He said he wants to make family a priority. I don't know where the dad is gonna go. He's gonna go look somewhere else or something? Or is he gonna go look for... I'm not sure. Let me go back. Even Ghislaine's whereabouts are unknown. Listen, Rudy, I was already prepared for that much. Oh, I guess I should talk about this too. Like, good for you, Eris, man. You just... You're always surprising me, but in a good way. Like, with how mature she is for her age. So, telling her, like, hey, your family might be dead. I'm just gonna tell you, okay? I like that he didn't lie to her about it and try to, like, shield her from the truth to protect her. Like, no. She's like, I can handle that. I knew it. I assumed as much. Like, I knew that, she said, I was already prepared for that much. She knew that was a possibility. And, I don't know. She knew, and she's prepared herself for that possibility. Like, she's not in denial. Like, no. Like, there's no way. No. She's alive. Or he's alive, her grandpa, whatever. All of her family. She, meaning, like, Elaine. Okay. Well, then I'd like to leave this city tomorrow. Do either of you object? I don't mind. If you leave, you may never see him again. I have family who I'll never see again if I don't search for them now. Rudy. Aw, so sweet. So he is. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Because they're both going to look for his family, but in two different places. One thing I'd like to say about that is, that's smart. because they may not be together like those four, you know? They could be in 2 separate places or 4 different places. Who fucking knows? You know, maybe none of them were transported together. Paul got lucky that he was transported with his daughter. The other 4 may not have been so lucky. Like, I'm just saying. But what else? So they're both going their separate ways with their own groups, looking for their family. Anything else? Where is Rudy going? Did he say? I should write it down. He just said he wants to leave the city. I'll be on my way. Yeah, take care. Say goodbye to your brother. Oh, cherish your siblings. Yeah, because you don't know. You don't know how long they're going to be there. They could be gone tomorrow. My mom knows it. That's why you got to spend time with your family, dude. You really do. You just don't. It's so true. You say it. People say it every time someone dies. Like, oh, you just never know. But it's true. As cliche as it is, it's true. Anyway, Geese. God damn it, Geese. I wrote your damn name down too, and I knew it. Geese. Why did I not? Oh gosh, I'm dumb. Sorry, Geese. I did you so dirty. My bad, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. My throat's like really dry all of a sudden. If this is YouTube, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so check that out. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.